Hello my loyal companions, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be 5 tips to help you improve as a sniper within Rogue Company, specifically looking at the full body from Phantom, but these skills will also be transferable to Fixer Sniper the tier as well. For those of you who've been following my live streams over at twitch.tv/RADTHARGAMING, you know I've been using the sniper a lot more with some really great success. And this has led to a lot of you guys asking, how did I improve as a sniper and how can you improve as a sniper? I'm going to share that exactly with you right here in this video. If you do go on to enjoy the video or you just want to see daily, educational, Rogue Company content, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But for now, let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first thing that you need to do to improve as a sniper is really simple, and it's something you can just do in the settings. That is to find and adjust your sensitivity. Now you might be asking, Rad, why have you put this in here? It's a really basic thing to find your sensitivity. Why are we going to do anything about that? Well, a lot of people actually don't know there is a specific setting in Rogue Company for you to change your scoped sensitivity. That means that when you aim down a scope, like the sniper or the Aaron, it has a different sensitivity number to that of your normal ADS weapons. Play around with it in shooting range, figure out what works for you, and just make sure you're comfortable with all of your sensitivities and your dead zone before you get into the sniping. Just practice on a few bots, see what feels natural to you, see what feels comfortable, and then that is the first step to actually being able to snipe within Rogue Company. Tip number 2 is going to be all about the Unscope-Rescope technique you may see a lot of people use and may not know why. I'm going to play a clip in the shooting range right now for you that's going to show you exactly why this is effective and the exact difference that it makes when you unscope and then rescope between every single shot you fire. So as you can see there, the Unscope-Rescope completely resets the bounce and kick you normally get when you snipe. That is why you see so many people doing it between every single shot. They're not holding the sniper out there and letting the kick from the reload come in. They're actually pulling it back out and zooming back in to reset that and readjust their aim. Yes, it does put you slightly off center of potentially where you were before, but that is a very small adjustment you can make, especially when you're going for the other body and then the other person's moving. It does just help get that a little bit faster, get the aim locked in. It will not necessarily increase your fire rate, although it may look like it. It doesn't actually change the fire rate, but it will definitely help your control with the weapon. When you do this unscope-rescope, you just don't get that massive kick. And that is why people do it and why I really recommend you guys doing it when you're sniping in Rogue Company. Tip number 3 is actually going to be the biggest one here, and it's going to be all about crosshair placement. This is not something that should be new to you guys. Crosshair placement is the key to any shooting game. You need to have your crosshair exactly where you're eventually going to want to aim in and shoot so that you can get the quickest time to kill possible. That does not change for sniping. In fact, if anything, it's even more important with sniping because you have that one shot to make count. And that is really the biggest thing that has helped me as a player improve in Rogue Company. So how does one exactly improve their crosshair placement? Well, it's actually not that difficult. You just need to, one, have good map knowledge so you kind of know where people are going to come from, maybe know the spawns, maybe know the general pathing that people normally take. And you need to be aiming as a sniper at a headshot location. As you watch some of this gameplay in the background, you'll see exactly where my crosshair is at all times. It's rarely looking at the ground, and it is rarely looking somewhere where I can't just quickly aim in the snap unless I am using a 3-peek around the corner. Therefore, as you're moving through your games, the biggest thing I want you to focus on as a sniper, and actually this works with every single weapon in the game, just think about, is my crosshair in the right place? So if someone were to jump out in front of me right now, I would very easily be able to aim down sight and shoot them, or make a minor adjustment to shoot them. For those of you players who look at the floor, and I know there are some of you, stop it. It's not going to help you improve at Rogue Company. It's going to make you a really bad sniper because you have to aim all the way up again just to get that shot. Whereas if your gun is already at head level, you're going to be pretty sweet as they come around that corner, make a slight horizontal adjustment to find their head, and you'll get that kill. And that, as I said, is the biggest tip I'm going to give you here in this video, is to focus on your crosshair placement. Make sure you're actively going around thinking, okay, is this in the right spot to get me a kill? Should I need it? Tip number 4 is only going to come with practice, and this is going to be to know and feel your shot. This is a very hard one to describe, and it only happened for me when I realized I was playing a lot of snipers, and I just got into the motion of knowing how that shot feels, how much I need to drag to be able to flick shot, and exactly where those heads are going to line up as they come around the corner. This does, of course, incorporate a little bit of that crosshair placement I was talking about to make that even easier. But I got into such a habit of just knowing exactly how much I'm going to have to drag and flick my shot to land on somebody's head. What you'll see a lot in my sniping is I'm not the kind of sniper who will aim somewhere move and flick and then stop for a second to shoot, I am shooting mid-shot because that is me feeling the shot. That is how you get these really snappy clips, how you get some really quick kills, is because you're shooting as you're dragging that crosshair over. It's not that hard to really just aim somewhere else, adjust your aim, wait a second, then shoot. And I would definitely recommend that sometimes if you're getting new to sniping, do take that extra second. But as you get more comfortable and you're getting that drag a lot better, you're getting those flick shots a lot easier, you want to be feeling that shot. You want to be knowing that, you know, if I press the trigger now, I'm getting a kill, even though I'm mid-motion in my snipe. This is something that's going to take a lot of practice, and this is the biggest thing for me as a sniper. I've always said I need to snipe all the time if I want to be a competent sniper at any game, and that is especially true for me in Rogue Company. It was only when I was practicing a lot and using it a lot and getting in different situations that were fast-paced that I was able to find that shot, really feel it when I was moving around. And it actually means that when I transition to something like Fixer's Sniper, which does play slightly differently, it does kind of mess with me. So I do tend to like to stick to Phantom Sniper. I prefer that sniper. But if you like Fixers, this same sort of tip applies. You need to be able to feel that shot, feel the bounce from the double shot for the double body, and just feel a bit more confident that way. The final tip I'm going to give you is probably one of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of snipers make, especially in Rogue Company, but also in other games. And this is to not be evasive and not be mobile. The amount of Phantoms I see sitting in one position, holding an angle, ADS the entire time, waiting for a head just to peek around the corner so they can get that one shot is just saddening. Rogue Company is a really fast-paced game, and although there are snipers in it, that does not mean that they have to play slow and hold angles, such as in other games. Being a good sniper in Rogue Company means you're able to transition with the fight. If your team pushes up, you're pushing up with them. You need to be agile, you need to be mobile, and you need to be ready to take any shot that comes up. Of course, with crosshair placement, this really helps because you know where you're about to shoot, you know and can predict what's about to happen, but you want to be moving and being evasive as you go. Immobile snipers are some of the freest kills I've ever had in Rogue Company. When they're just standing there and they're waiting for that angle, you can use your 3-peak angle just to pop around the corner, blast their head really quickly, get a free pick, or even use some sort of gadget like a grenade to just get the easiest kill of your game. So being a mobile sniper really puts the enemy under pressure, especially when you get your shot locked in. They're going to be afraid of you as you're running around the map like you have an SMG and one-tapping people to the face. There's lots of things you can do to be more evasive rather than just running up the map. And this includes techniques such as rolling after a shot. This is really good. It helps keep things out of control. Does also incorporate that Unscope-Rescope because you're a mid-roll every single time. And does make you a little bit more fluent and a little bit hard to hit if you would say miss that snipe, or you get a body, you roll, pop back up, get the other body to get the full kill. It's a really nice fluid motion, so that's why I roll a lot of the time after I shoot, unless it's going to put me out of cover in a bad position. One other thing I do with Phantom specifically is by Stalker as much as possible. I've been loving this perk recently on every single rogue who has it, but particularly with these DMRs and snipers, peeking out from a corner really quickly, getting that shot, and then moving back is really, really easy with Stalker. It gives you so much more movement and mobility, and makes you a much harder target to hit, which when you're sniping is a lot better. It also, for me, helps with my strafe shotting. I do like to use strafing, so moving left to right, to adjust on my aim ever so slightly rather than necessarily the thumbstick. If someone's really close, I think that's more fluid motion. And with Stalker, this is really easy and really good to do. So they're going to be the 5 biggest things I've noticed with myself and I noticed with other players that will really help you improve at sniping. I think sniping is really fun in Rogue Company. I think that one-tap potential is so great for demolition, so fun in Strikeout. I would definitely recommend you pick up a sniper, and hopefully some of these tips, if you put them in practice and just take a second to really give them a go and learn them, will make you a much better sniper, and you'll be seeing a lot more success in your games. Okay then guys, that takes us to the end of the video, and if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also come follow me on twitch.tv/RADTHARGAMING, where I stream every Wednesday through Sunday at 1 PM Eastern. All the links you're going to need are down in the description below, but for now, I hope you have a fantastic day. And remember, be loyal, be brave, be relentless, and I'll catch you in the next video.